Now let us discuss what is an internal reversible process. Okay, we have seen what is a reversible process, but we have both internal reversible process and external reversible process. Okay, here you can see that here this is a quasi-equilibrium expansion of compression of a gas. We have already seen what is a quasi-static process. That means for a quasi-static process, the piston should be moved very slowly. That means it will have same properties throughout. So take the case of this one. So what happens when you slowly move this? Okay. So what happens? You can find that there is a is not creating any waves because the water it will have the same pressure throughout. Okay. And when you compress also the water will be uniform. But what happens when you compress it fast or expand it very fast? So you can see that it creates a wave. So there is an uh, so this system is not in equilibrium now during this process. So these processes are called fast process or irreversible process. So these are also called so this reversible process is called an internal reversible process. Now, what exactly is an external reversible process? See, external reversible process means, see, suppose we are transferring heat from a thermal energy reservoir that its temperature is 20.00001 degrees Celsius, and here this body, so it undergoes a phase change at 20 degrees Celsius. Phase change means that liquid is getting converted to vapor. So during that phase, temperature of the body is not changed. Okay. So if you supply heat from a this type of thermal reservoir that is 20.0, so there is no a finite difference of heat, temperature between these two reservoirs. Okay, so that means this process is internally and externally reversible. So if it transfers heat from 30 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius, this is not a reversible process. This is not externally reversible. So a total reversible process means there are no irreversibilities inside the system as well as there are no irreversibilities outside the system. Then only you can say that a process is totally reversible. That means this system should you have same uh, system should undergo a quasi-static process, and also there should be no finite temperature difference between these two bodies. Now let us take the example of a totally reversible process and internally reversible process. See, we have seen this heat is transferred from a thermal reservoir at 20.001 degrees Celsius to a phase changing material at 20 degrees Celsius. So this is a totally reversible process. Externally also you don't have a finite temperature difference. You have very small temperature difference. And also this is internally reversible. And here you can see that you have a thermal energy reservoir at 30 degrees Celsius. So heat is transferred from 30 to 20 degrees Celsius. So this is a internally reversible because internally reversible means its temperature. It remains in equilibrium throughout. This process remains in equilibrium throughout. Its temperature does not change. But this is externally reversible because heat is transferred in a finite temperature difference at 30 degrees Celsius.